audience was unable to show up on the very last day. Anyway, I'm gonna get a move on with it just to finish off the year strong. But today we're gonna talk about taking a knee in the NFL. And could you imagine losing your job and social credibility for expressing your right to freedom of speech, or any right at all? The NFL in 2016 decided that they were going to punish and target players who took knees during the national anthem. Now, don't get me wrong, I completely get why they would want to punish them, because it's disrespectful to those who fought and died for our country, yes. But freedom of press, military people fight for our rights. Freedom of press is one of those rights. Anyway, Colin Kaepernick is kind of the head honcho of the situation. He, in week 3 of the 2016 season, he took his first knee, bringing attention to racial injustice within the United States. And then after that, 2 weeks later, Michael and Martellus Bennett, Marshawn Lynch, Marcus Peters, Devin McCourty, they all kneeled during the national anthem, and they all were fined or suspended. And then, if athletes today, with a platform, if they can't use it, why call it a platform? Like, why talk about it like they can reach out if they're just going to get in trouble for it? There's just no point. The NFL, even the entire sports community, need to stand up to, I would call it the injustice being done. It's not racially targeting, of course, because there have been white players that have been suspended or fined, but the specific Colin Kaepernick, he was the only player to lose his job, and he still doesn't have one because teams are afraid of the social spotlight that he would provide. And what we should do about this is, the next time anyone decides they want to take a knee, or anyone decides that they want to bring attention to racial injustice and use their platform, they should be allowed. There should be no repercussions, because our forefathers legitimately wrote out each amendment so we could live free. But what I propose that we do about all of it is, the next time it happens, I say we write petitions. We write petitions and we strike the NFL or the MLB or NBA, NHL, any one of them that decide that they want to do it. Although, I will give it to the NFL for their well handling of, once they realized that it was such a sensitive topic, and they saw that everyone was, like, very opinionated about the entire subject. I feel like the NFL saying that players can still kneel, they would just prefer them to do it in the locker room where fans can't, I guess, notice and lash out. That was smart, because that still allows players to protest and use their freedom of press. However, they're not being free to do it on the field where they want to bring attention to what they're saying. But it's okay. To this day, Colin Kaepernick still doesn't have a job. And I think that is the most form of injustice within the entire example, because, yes, he spoke out against standing during the national anthem. And then standing during the national anthem, it shows just pure respect for those who suit up, go fight, live or die for our country. And saying that taking a knee should be allowed is not me going against those who have lived, fought, and died for our country. It's just far-fetched. And yeah, I feel like we should be able to use our freedoms that we are given, and it seems that athletes, specifically because they're the only people that have brought attention to these things, but it feels like they're being targeted because the media and everyone knows they have their platform, and they feel like if they let it go too long, that it could get out of hand. And with that being said, I stand behind the NFL and all the players that wanted to protest because that is their right. And I call all of you to bring attention to all of these injustices that have been put in place throughout this decade, I should say. Anyway, great semester, guys. And once again, sorry about my audience. Have a good day. Have a good semester.